This is VOA News. I'm Tommy McNeil. U.S. military planners continue to back President Donald Trump's calls to protect oil fields in Syria, both from the Islamic State terror group and other potential adversaries, and are preparing to send more equipment to make that happen. A defense official said late Thursday the U.S. was working to reinforce the position of U.S. troops still in Syria in coordination with the Syrian Democratic Force partners in northeast Syria. The official said that the effort would include sending additional military assets to the region. The United Nations said Thursday that almost 180,000 people had been displaced since the start of the Turkish incursion into Syria. Ursula Mueller, the Assistant Secretary General for Humanitarian Affairs, told the UN Security Council in New York that nearly 80,000 children are among those who fled south from the border areas between Turkey and Syria.
The United Nations remain deeply concerned about the prospects of further hostilities along the Turkish-Syrian border and the impact on civilians, including further displacements.
All sides have said that they are abiding by a ceasefire as they implement the Russian-Turkish agreement that divides up the border region. The Trump administration has invited the foreign ministers of Egypt, Ethiopia, and Sudan to Washington to discuss a giant hydropower dam project on Ethiopia's Blue Nile. It's the focus of an escalating feud between Addis Ababa and Cairo over water resources. Egypt, which has long sought outside help to mediate those talks, has accepted the meeting. It is scheduled to be held at Steve Mnuchin's office on November 6th. Find more at voanews.com. This is VOA News. One of President Trump's key allies in the Senate, South Carolina's Lindsey Graham, has introduced a resolution to condemn House Democrats for the impeachment proceedings against the president. Graham said 41 Republican members of the Senate are co-sponsors of his bill. The South Carolina senator said the current proceedings are a danger to the presidency.
We believe that a lot of people want to get Trump, and they don't give a damn about how they get him. I'm not telling you what he did or didn't do. I'm telling you what they're doing in the House is dangerous for the country.
The resolution calls on the House to hold and vote to open an official impeachment inquiry. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi has said such a vote is not necessary under the Constitution and House rules. The impeachment inquiry centers on Mr. Trump's decision to withhold $391 million in military aid to Ukraine for several months. This is while he and some aides are alleged to have pushed Kiev to open investigations to benefit him politically. It is against U.S. law to solicit help from foreign governments to interfere in a U.S. election. Joshua Wong, the 23-year-old poster boy for Hong Kong's ongoing anti-government protests, said Thursday that he's the only candidate for upcoming district elections who's been barred from running. He was defiant as he parked himself in front of the city's legislative council complex to announce that he is the only one of 1,000 people running for the 479-seat district council who has yet to be approved. British police have confirmed that 39 people found dead in a container truck were Chinese. As Henry Ridgewell reports for VOA, early indications suggest the involvement of a people smuggling gang.
The bodies were found in the back of a refrigerated container truck at an industrial estate east of London in the early hours of Wednesday morning. Police say 31 of the victims were men and 8 were women. The driver has been arrested on suspicion of murder. He's been named locally as 25-year-old Mo Robinson from Northern Ireland. Reports indicate the container was a sealed, refrigerated unit. The vehicle had travelled by ferry across the English Channel from Zeebrugge in Belgium to Purfleet on the River Thames. Henry Ridgewell for VOA News, London.
2 top U.S. senators are asking intelligence officials to investigate Chinese-owned TikTok, the hugely popular computer app, believing it to be a potential national security risk. TikTok allows users to post short videos and share them online with other users. The servers are based in the U.S. and other countries where it's available, but it is owned by a Beijing-based company, ByteDance. I'm Tommy McNeil, VOA News.